What's up, you guys? So we're taking with a vlog. I know, we haven't done one of these in a long time. We're doing a road trip. So in case you didn't know, I live on the East Coast in New York, and there are 6 New England states, and I've been to 4 of the 6, and now we are on our way to the last 2, which is New Hampshire and Vermont. But first, we need some coffee. The time is 6:23 a.m., and we've been out and about since 5:30. Let's go. To drive, and then I got my usual 2 for $2 egg white wraps because they're great and they're $2. So it's pretty dark outside, which is why I can't vlog in the car. So once we get more light, we'll do more vlogging. All right. Sunlight. What's up, guys? So we are in New Hampshire, and we are not at our hotel's destination. That's like another 2.5 hours away. But we decided to leave early so that way we could explore some more. And it's currently 9:26 and we are hungry. And I don't really understand because the GPS said that we were like 5.5 hours away. And we've already been driving for 4 hours we've been driving for. And we're still 2 hours away, so I don't understand that math, but we found this spot called the Breakfast Club, and if you know me, you know why I would want to stop there. And now that's what we're gonna do. Say hi, Courtney. New Hampshires, y'all are some interesting people. Your highways are interesting. And your black men have kid and play haircuts. With that, I am out. All right, you guys, we are in downtown. You couldn't tell the weather difference between our choices of clothing, but we're down. We're downtown, downtown Concord. Can I flip the screen? Not with this update, great. But yeah, we're downtown. It's cute. Let's flip the screen. So I'm not really impressed or enthused with this state. I think the more northern states are just kind of like places you go to chill, not really to explore. So we Googled it, and Montreal, Canada is only like 4 hours from here. So right now we're gonna try and head into this indoor farmer's market, check it out, but pretty boring. And honestly, I just wasn't really thinking about it. But if you don't know, now you're about to find out. I have an obsession with apples, and this vendor in the Shoppers Mart over there, farmer's market, had like Honeycrisp apple, and I don't think I've ever had that before. So I got a bag of that to add on to the millions of bags of apples I have already, to give it a try. So I'm excited to try that. So we found one exciting thing in New Hampshire. Let's see what else we can find. Just walking around town, being a local. But I will say these Honey Apple Crisp apples look like legit Regina Mills Evil Queen apples. Like, they look lethal. They look poisoned. So if something happens to me, we all know why. So we found this. We were trying to go to a pond and that didn't work out, but we did find this. And like, it's beautiful. You guys know how I feel about my bodies of water. They bring me peace. Not pizza, but pizza. But like, look at how like crazy creepy this is, right? Beautiful picture, but real creepy, y'all. We're just gonna, I guess, take this trail. This is the outside. That's our room with the door already open, ready for us to go in. When you go in, you're gonna step up a little bit. You got a Courtney. You got a bed, which is my bed. Courtney's bed over there. For whatever reason, I always sleep by the window. You got a me. What up, y'all? I love to sleep by the window. Look, you guys, I need to show you. We have like a microwave and the cutest itty bitty little coffee pot. It's so cute. What do we got? We have New England coffee, New England breakfast blend, because this is New England, and little condiments, which is really, really nice. Oh, and I want to show you something in the bathroom really quickly. Excuse me, Miss Courtney. I love this dispenser. Ew.
It's smart.
And look, body wash and conditioning shampoo. Like, I love it. It's so small and it's so cute and so quaint. Let's turn the lights on. Look at that. Hey guys, it's so cute, but I love this. Like, in my house, this is something I would want to put in there. So my keys, my passport, my wallet, the hotel keys, we're ready to go. Come on, vamonos. What's up, you guys? So I am so sorry that like I haven't really been vlogging a lot in this video. A lot of this travel vlog has been driving. Like, that's what it is when I go on these trips. And I know that I go on these trips, I post these pictures, and I get asked a lot if I would vlog them. And I would love to vlog them, but I'm driving. And like, it's really hard for me to vlog what's going on. Excuse me. Because I'm driving. But I really wanted to like document this. So basically how the day went was Courtney got to me about 10 after 5. We ended up leaving my house about 20 after 5 or so. Went, tapped off my gas tank just so that way, you know, we would have gas, like a full tank of gas leaving New York. Drove from that point on, so like 5:30 from that point on, got into New Hampshire, went to the Breakfast Club, went to like the town square, which was where I filmed there, and got some shots like there walking around the town, not a lot but a little bit. Then we went to like this, we tried to find like this pond, this New Hampshire pond or whatever, and that didn't really work out. And so then we just decided to start heading back to the hotel, and we decided that we should just hit up Canada because New Hampshire is boring. So our final consensus, New Hampshire is boring. New Hampshire is one of those places, no disrespect to anyone that's from New Hampshire, it's just if you are interested in like traveling and exploring, New Hampshire isn't one of those states. There are 6 New England states. I think I mentioned this before or a couple of times in this vlog, but there are 6 New England states: Rhode Island, Connecticut, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, and Massachusetts. I've been to 4 of those. Actually, Courtney, you've been to all 4 with me, right?
What?
You've been to those 4. You've been to 4 of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have been to...
No, I didn't go to Rhode Island with you, but I have been to
But yeah, but you have. Yeah. So of the 4 that we've been to the same 4, and 3 of the 4 we've been to together. So the 4 that we have been to is Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and Maine. So here's the thing. Maine, New Hampshire, and Vermont are all the way up north, and just like New York State, they're not places that you go to have fun. They're more places that you go for camping and just chillax. Like, you know, you get yourself a bottle of wine if you're of age, and you head up there to get away from the hustle and the bustle of the city. One thing that I really do enjoy about Maine is all the different lighthouses. I love lighthouses, so that was really dope. New Hampshire, it seems like it would be dope in the fall. Like, it has beautiful scenery. Like, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous scenery, as you guys have seen throughout this vlog as I've tried to film for you. But like, as far as like seeking adventure, I would say come here in the fall for like hiking and camping. I think that that would be dope. Definitely by fall, I mean like late September, like not even late. I'd say like September to October, because this is late November and they already have snow. And like New York, we don't usually get snow until around January. So I would definitely say like New Hampshire and Maine have proven to be very chillax states. I can't speak for Vermont because we haven't been there yet. That's tomorrow's adventure. But there's not a lot to see and a lot to do. Like, it's more so relax, have nice scenery as you're driving, depending on when you're driving. Because we literally drove, our hotel is all the way at the top of New Hampshire, which is why we decided to do Canada, because it's doable, because after Vermont and New Hampshire is Canada, unless you go west, not west, unless you go east and you hit Maine. So yeah, like that's just, I just want to like give a quick debrief of what's been going on, and my thoughts and my opinions. But you guys know I love a good adventure. I love seeing new things, going new places, trying new things. I'm really excited about hitting up Canada because I've never been to Canada, and this is not necessarily how either one of us wanted to visit Canada, but it's just kind of like spontaneity, you know? So that's it for now. I'm going to drive some more because I think we have still like 3, almost 4 more hours of driving to do, because we just started driving there. And we decided to go to Montreal instead of going to the closer part of Canada, to where we're located. Go big or go home, right? Right. So we will see you guys soon. Say bye, Courtney. Guys, this is the moment we have all been waiting for. Like, it's been a climb. It's been a journey. And yet, here we are. We are leaving America. It looks so pixelated. And we are headed to Canada. Unless they tell us we cannot go because they think that we don't belong here. Just okay, like that. We're in Canada. How cool is that? I've never driven over a border before. Like, I've been driven over a border before, but I've never personally done it. So that's pretty cool. We had to do a bathroom break though. This was like the most annoying thing. They had one highway that takes you to Montreal, and they closed off all the lanes except for one. So they closed off 4 lanes on a bridge to get to Montreal. And it took us so long to get here. And I have to use the bathroom, but we did find a gift shop, which is exciting.
It's like an Adidas sweatshirt that friend.
It does, but it says Montreal.
It's cute.
So we're gonna look around. We're right over here by Notre Dame, which is really exciting, which is where we wanted to come anyway. You wanna go in here? I'm wondering if they have a bathroom in here. See? A little cute little gift shop. And then Notre Dame is back this way. So we'll take you just give us. Get yourself some poutine. So we found this poutine spot called Poutine Central, and we're gonna get ourselves some poutine. We're gonna try and cross the street and not die. All right. And here's the place we're headed to. Let's get some poutine. Oh, you can see me now, and not just my teeth. It is a tradition or delicacy of this in Canada. If you're from America, you probably would know them, especially if you're from like New York or New Jersey, you would know them as disco fries. It's just French fries with gravy and cheese, basically. And I was informed that these little things that look like mozzarella balls are actually cheese curd. Yeah, so. All right, you guys, so we are back in the dark because we have just left Poutine Central. They have like a whole bunch of different versions of poutine. The menu is completely in French, but they do speak English there. The crew that we had tonight, they were awesome. So if you find yourself in Montreal, check out Poutine Central. Like, I mean, this place, yes, thank you, with the lights. Ooh, bright. This place, it was really, really good. The cheese curd felt a little weird though, because it felt kind of like waxy on your teeth, and you could hear that yeah, that weird sound against your teeth, but it was really good. So now we're gonna head back to the States, which is so weird to think that we're not in America anymore, because like, we drove here, like,
Exactly.
it's so weird to feel like we're not in America, especially because Montreal is so much like
different.
Manhattan.
I think that's different. It's the signs are in French.
Oh yeah, that's the one thing about Montreal. You might find people that do speak English here, but the majority of the signs are in French. Some of them have English translations, but the majority of it is in French. And that can be a little bit like perplexing if you don't speak French and you like, I do not know where to go. Or what can I park here? What does this mean? Some of the things are pretty standard, like, you know, anything that has an image with a circle and a red line, you know that it's a no. It's like, that's enough for me, dog. Like, you already know that. So like, that's a little bit easier to understand, but like some other things is just like really difficult. But my watch is dead. It is 9:30. We are exhausted. I've been driving since 5:30 this morning. I'm tired. I know, Courtney. Look at Courtney's face. Courtney's exhausted.
3:45.
She's been up since the crack of dawn, and we both, I think we went to bed late considering what time we needed to wake up. Yeah, we're gonna start heading back to the States, which is really, really bizarre to say, but we are gonna start heading back to the States. I think before we start heading back, I would like to get some Horton Hears a Who, just that way I can say I've like been to Horton Hears a Who in like Canada, because this is like where it's from, I think. Like, when I think of Canada, I think of poutine, aka disco fries, and I think of Horton Hears a Who. Whatever. Y'all know that I have my own names. I'm so tired. So I think it's imperative that I get some Horton Hears a Who, because the drive back to the hotel is about 3 hours. So we should get there like 12:30, 1 o'clock maybe. And I'm going to pass out. And I'm also gonna check what time we have to check out. Just got some gas, got Horton Hears a Who first. And then as we were leaving Horton Hears a Who, to get the gas, Courtney's phone died. And my phone has no internet connection. So, momentarily, we are stuck with a full tank of gas in Montreal. It is what it is. We gonna be fine. It's just funny. And it made me do my Harley Quinn laugh because it's funny. All right, let me get out of this driveway. What's up, everyone? So it's the next day. I'm exhausted. I couldn't even message you guys when I got out. But I took my shower, I got dressed, I feel refreshed. And then I opened the door to start packing up the car. Look at what I see. Do you see that? It's snowing. Let me see if I can. It's snowing. It's snowing in New Hampshire. So I'm gonna see if I can grab a couple of cute snow pics. And then we're just gonna head out because today is Vermont Day. But I can't lie, I'm tired. On this trip, we hit up the last 2 states for New England, and we hit up Canada. And then I have a friend in Canada, shout out to you, White Latifah, and she told me that Montreal wasn't the best place to visit anyway, cause like, girl, the GPS died on our way out of Montreal, and we got stuck and had to go in a big circle across the bridge again. It was a lot. It was a process. Like, it was a process. And then I had to turn on my roaming so that way we could like get back to New Hampshire. And I know my bill is gonna be like $500 because AT&T does not play with their roaming charges. But we got back to the hotel safe and sound. We got back at about like 2:20 or just under 2:20. And like what I tell you, I couldn't even like, thank you. I couldn't even like take my clothes off. Like, facts. I have on, because I was wearing like jeans with holes in them, so to compensate, I was wearing leggings underneath. I went to the bathroom, like I ran to the bathroom and only pulled up my underwear and my leggings and like walked out of the bathroom with my boots and my jeans around my ankles. We're being honest, we're being real here. This is me. Waddled to my bed, because you can't walk wearing Uggs and your pants around your ankles. Waddled to my bed, kicked the devil out of my Uggs off and my jeans off, crawled under the covers, and was dead. Like burrito. I was dead. That was it. And then I woke up this morning. I was surprised. I still woke up pretty early. I woke up at like 8:50, which is still kind of late for me typically, but still really early considering I drove for almost 24 hours yesterday, because we started driving at 5:30. And yeah, we stopped and like we ate and went to the bathroom and stuff like that, but like then we got right back in the car and kept driving. And so I drove from 5:30 a.m. to 2:30 a.m. the next day. Well, 2:20 a.m. the next day. So like 21 hours I drove. And I thought driving South Carolina was ridiculous. That drive to Montreal was ridiculous, because you're driving for like an hour and a half before you actually hit Montreal. Why? I no entiendo. But we're gonna start heading out because my watch is dead and I looked at it to tell you what time it is and I can't. It's 10:14, so we're gonna head out and we're gonna make our way to Vermont and see if we can hit up the Ben & Jerry's factory. And there's a whole bunch of other monuments and things to see. But of course, I want to try and get some pictures in the snow really quickly. And I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, you guys. So, Vermont ended up being a blizzard. So we saw the state capitol house. It was beautiful. And as you can see, beautiful scenery. But we were driving through a blizzard. There was like 3 different car accidents. One was stuck in a ditch. The other one had spun off to the side and had to be pulled. And then one truck was tipped over on its side, which we hope you're okay. So we didn't get to do Ben & Jerry's factory tour because no factory tour is worth that blizzard that we were driving in. The roads were slippery. People of Vermont, if you are that person that likes to tailgate while the road is slick and full of ice, you need to have several seats. And your access to driving should be revoked because it made no sense. So now we are back in the regular part of the world where it's simply raining. Rain we can deal with. And we are now making our way to Rhode Island for lunch. Because why not? Hey guys, so I decided to nix the Rhode Island part because it started raining really, really hard and I'm exhausted. The time is 5:25 and I've been driving since 10:30 this morning. I have done a lot of driving and I'm used to doing a lot of driving on these road trips, but I think this is the most driving I've ever done on one given road trip, and that includes driving from New York to South Carolina. That was about 15 or 16 hours. And I did 21 hours of driving just yesterday, and now I'm at 7 hours today, and I still have about another hour and a half before I get home. So that's the update. I really need some food. We just got some gas. some, why did I say it like that? We just got some gas, and I will update you guys soon. All right, bye-bye. All right, you guys, so as you can tell from the background, maybe you can't tell because I don't really film here, but I'm home. I came home to all my Christmas presents that I bought, that I'm soon gonna have to wrap up, and something from influencers. So that'll be fun. Be on the lookout for that. The trip was great. I drove through a snowstorm, a rainstorm, and then the best part about everything towards the end was that I hit absolutely no traffic coming home. No traffic going through the Bronx, no traffic at the off-ramp at my, what do you call it? Highway? Couldn't think for a second. No traffic there. It was great. So I'm exhausted. I'm gonna look at this package, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna knock out. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.